at all, you got to go through it.
It's rugged, tough road, David. No question about it. Thank you. Two very athletic teams here, Greg. A game that's sure to produce a lot of highlights.
And makes me think of Stacey Augmon, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. LeBron and Davis, the dynamic forward pair. Money out there with Thompson. And it's Lopez in at the 5. And for Phoenix, the star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Myers Leonard is out there with Mikal Bridges. And it's Ibaka in at the 5 spot. So Phoenix will get the first possession. Booker looking around. Pass to Paul. Pulls up, high post, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Chris Paul always in control. Even when he gets hit, he keeps his balance on the tough shot, and he gets to the and one.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
An 89% free throw shooter puts him right there among the league's best from the line.
Here's Money. Driving the lane. It's rebounded by Leonard. To the middle. Here's Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
And with Mikal Bridges, he's a player who knows his role and plays his role as well.
I think he's one of those guys who comes from a great system. He came into the league with incredible discipline and incredible awareness of where it is he can impact the game. And that's why you see the 3-and-D effect that Mikal Bridges has had on the NBA.
Shot clock at 2. Shoots a fader. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Now here's Paul. And in the game with Dallas, he did not play well.
The mid-range master, Chris Paul, at it again.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
LeBron James on the wing. Here's Money, defended by Ibaka. Here's Money, drives to the hoop. Good D that time from Leonard.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Booker finds Paul, 11 feet away, and Davis sends it back.
Just one of the greatest when it comes to blocking shots. AD using that crazy wingspan to create that kind of havoc defensively.
Paul with the steal, and that's a foul called on Money. Suns leading by 6. So with Davis sitting on the bench, this is who Frank Vogel has out there. They've got Dunn, Robin Lopez out there with Chris Boucher. And there's Money. And it's Holiday in at the 3 slot. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the Rockets had a huge night. He picked up 39 points and throughout the game took smart, efficient shots that found the bottom of the net. The stat line was filled, and the whole league is talking about it. We'll see what he does for an encore tonight, Kevin.
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half. And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. The Suns have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Waba passes to Smith to the inside. Here's Young, and it's slammed in by Young.
Now catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
Here's Money. And there's the drive, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Money's got his second bucket of the night.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. To the paint, here's Young. Oh, and the dunk by Young.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Powered down as the whistle blows. A three-point play chance.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. And Phoenix making a change. Booker's checked in. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. James is checked in.
Booker more and more becoming a double threat, not just to score the ball, but starting to realize he can set up his teammates.
Hello. I mean, that's what I call a move.
Woo! That is some artistry. Greg, you're right. On his way to the basket, he was soaring. Here's Booker following the bucket by the Lakers. And he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in. Booker's got his second basket.
This will help Devin Booker. His shot selection, terrific at cashing in from that spot on the floor.
Here's Money. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got his fourth rebound in this one. Nwaba with it. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Back to Johnson. Pass to Booker. 6 to shoot. Smith kicks to Booker. High post shot. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Booker's got the lead up to 9 now for Phoenix.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. And with the rise of guards like Steph Curry and Trae Young, it seems like the little guys are really making their mark in the NBA.
Well, they're starting to affect, Kevin, the way that really management is looking at building out their team. Trying to find wings that are equipped with defensive ability but willingness to shoot the three ball, guards that are small enough and quick enough to get you an advantage to spread the floor a little bit. So the three ball and the way team construction has happened has changed the league quite rapidly.
Substitution here for Phoenix. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Smith. Myers Leonard comes in for Johnson. Mikal Bridges checked in for Young. And it's Paul in for David Nwaba. The Lakers also changing it up. Anthony Davis is checked in for Lopez. Thompson comes in for Chris Boucher. And Eric Bledsoe subbed in for Chris Dunn. And the rejection by Ibaka.
Well, this will always be a part of Serge's game. Rim protection on the inside. That's nasty.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all. And you, for sure, you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
And so it's Paul with it, hanging it up for the Suns. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. And Booker kicks to Paul. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The Lakers have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all total.
It's been interesting to watch the evolution of Serge Ibaka, just improving that shooting and that confidence to be a perimeter threat.
Now here's Booker. Over in the corner, Paul. Fires from 14, and he connects with the jumper. Paul's got his third bucket of the night.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, he's grabbed a tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
Here's Money. 9 points in the game so far. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
That's his second.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
For Los Angeles, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Eric Bledsoe. That's good for Money. Here's Booker. He's got 6. The pass to Paul. Inside. And there's Ibaka. That's good on the assist by Paul. Ibaka's got 6 points.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Driving in. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And the Lakers with another miss.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Now here's Paul. Defense is right there. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Sharp instinct.
And we finished 1 half of basketball. Suns ahead as they end the second quarter with a 13-5 run. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court for the Suns, the star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Mikal Bridges out there with Myers Leonard, and it's Ibaka in its center. It's deflected. Passes it to Money. And then jammed down as he goes right over Chris Paul.
And you love how LeBron is able to lift the whole team with his passing. That facilitating gives them a lot of energy.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Klay Thompson has lost 2 prime years to a torn ACL and then a ruptured Achilles. He says so many athletes have been through this. It's just a new set of challenges. With my style of play, I feel I can be effective till my late 30s. I plan on being the all-NBA player I was and won't settle for anything less. Guys, that will be a great comfort to his team.
Indeed, and who's going to doubt it? I love his attitude. Undaunted. David, thank you.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist. And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work. Gets the most out of his teammates and has done that wherever he's played. And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
No good from Booker. Lakers trail by 11. And there's the bucket for Money. And that's 20 points for Money. As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone. And he's the engine to this whole operation.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Team foul.
That free throw good from Leonard.
One of the better free throw shooting bigs in the NBA. The challenge for Leonard as he develops is to try to get to the line a few more times.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Smith checked in for Ibaka. Johnson comes in for Mikal Bridges. Young is subbed in for Paul. And then for the Lakers, Chris Boucher's checked in for Lopez. And it's done in for Klay Thompson.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time.